All right. Good morning. Good evening. Good night. Layer1Live. We're ready. We are in the house. It is a Tuesday, not a regular scheduled Monday, but it is a Tuesday that we are running this Layer1Live. Good to see all the lads in the house. I think that is the most I've ever seen the lads chat blow up. So definitely good to see you guys. Happy Tuesday. Happy Bitcoin all-time highs. Happy Ethereum all-time highs. Please let me know if my mic is good to go. It's nice to see all the lads, man. We had a great time at Chirpcast this morning. I'm interviewing Seed Club tonight. That is going to be an awesome interview that you're going to get on Thursday, and then we've got some other things to get to. But happy Tuesday. I'm going to intro pretty much for a little bit here, and then I'm going to bring the Buffa Santa Low, my friend Buffalo, into the chat here in a second. So Dimitri is still gone. It is going to be a solo episode again. The beard is going to be gone until January 2nd. So he's taking a long holiday. We're here to kind of pick up the streams, to pick up the weight, the slack, everything that we miss from those big shoes that Dimitri fills. So make sure you guys let me know how everything is. Definitely good to see everybody in the chat. I'm going to have Buffalo come in now. Let's see if he can pop in, and I will get to some of these comments as well, guys. I appreciate you guys as always, man. Our vibe, our tribe. Here we go. We got Buffalo coming in the house right now. Boom.
Our vibe, our tribe. You nailed it, brother, man. How are you doing on this special Tuesday episode of Layer1Live?
I'm doing good. I missed the beard, but I have another beard.
Yeah, it's not as fiery
not as
red,
red.
with the passion that only Dimitri can bring to a beard, but it is a beard nonetheless, and I appreciate you.
It's
shout out my beard.
It's awesome, man, and I definitely shout out to everybody out there. The way we're going to structure this, for those of you who maybe don't want to, hear about the lads. I don't know who that is, but if you're not, maybe you're listening to audio, maybe you're here after the episode is live. We're going to touch on some lads news, and then we are going to get into the full episode. We've got a lot of stuff in breaking, quick news, DeFi, NFTs, and social today. That's going to be the breakdown of the episode. But we're going to talk lads, and we have the man himself, Crypto Buffalo, in the house to bring us all the recap from the last week, as well. As well as the week to come as far as lads is concerned, and 2021, man. I cannot wait for 2021 year of lads. Let's go.
Yes, sir. I definitely cannot wait until 2021 for many reasons. I mean, a lot of you guys, 2020, pretty crazy all around. The COVID thing. But January 1st, I can stop just drinking juice and water, and I can actually join the club again and start eating solid food. So January 1st, I'm excited for 2021 for many reasons. But lads City, the lights are going to get brighter. The towers are going to get taller. We are not slowing down, folks. We are only moving faster. And every time you guys see us on camera, it means we got awesome news, because behind the scenes, we are working hard. Even last week, man, it was a festive holiday week, and we still got a lot done. We started the week off with 2 sale days on Monday, HODLGods and second edition cogs, man. How about that? How did that feel, getting 2 sale days in on one day, man? How'd you feel about that?
Legend says that Paul is still opening packs as we speak right now. The two sale days were awesome. We had a great day. I think sale days are something that the lads are going to be known for, and we actually have something coming in the works for you guys. With Wax specifically, as you rank up through Lad City. We're not going to drop anything right now, but as you rank up through Lad City and you're a lad and you participate in some of these sales, maybe we got something in the works, man. But I definitely liked last week's sale.
Yeah, sale days are definitely something we are going to start immersing ourselves more in, really trying to reach out to the Wax crew and the guys at Atomic Hub, get dialed in on a lot of those sales that are going through there, and helping you guys understand, first of all, what the sale is beforehand, so you know whether or not you want to get involved, what the utility is of once you purchase anything in the sale, and then also how to get through the sale. I mean, some of these are the first time these companies try this, and there's a lot of learning experiences there, and the lads all look out for each other, and we all keep everybody in the loop on when to open your packs, how to get them opened, where do you store your stuff, when you want to sell. I mean, a lot of that stuff on sale day, there's experts in that field. And for me, I'm learning every sale something new about it. So sale day, as Monday was, to me, a huge milestone for us to really just embrace the sale day, even if it's multiple sales in one day. We were all about it. And a shout out to the HODLGods and to COGS second edition, Bitcoin Benny coming on, man. I am so excited about what they got going on over there in COGS. I couldn't help myself. I had to buy tons of packs. I opened almost all of them. I did save 2 packs this time that I'm going to hang on to, and we've got some unopened packs in the vault that they donated to us as well. So
Yeah. I want to touch on those 2 packs really quick. We have 2 packs to give away to lads holders. So if you are the rank of guardian or above, as well as miners, you are going to be in this giveaway. We're going to basically drop it to you randomly. We're going to pull out the wheel of names. There's not a lot of you. There's not like a 1,000 of you, so we're going to put you in the wheel of names. Miners specifically are going to get this drop, as well as guardians or above. We got some things coming for the nobles that are starting to trickle in. We got Fishy, we got Asmodee, a bunch of good stuff for lads holders as you rank up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, shout out to the noble lads. I know that is a big commitment getting to 5,000 lads, but you're supporting the whole ecosystem, and you're peacocking a little bit. Let's be honest. That bright purple color on the lads in Discord, I'm a little jelly on that. You got Fishy and you got Asmodee, dude, rocking it. So shout out to the noble lads. Hope to see more of you guys in 2021.
Yeah, I want to let you go on to the rest of the recap, but I do want to touch on Scott Harris is commenting, say he made some great returns on COGS. I might be able to pull that up. Possibly in the COG section, maybe while you're talking here. But I think he pulled in and you put it out publicly. If you share it in Lad City, you are saying that it could be shared here. I think he made like $1,500 on one COG. COG.
I'm guessing a gold slammer. It has to be a number 1. I'm guessing something up there.
Listen, I need to pull it up. That's what's going to happen.
Pull it up, please. I've got a bunch of COGs. I haven't been able to sell anything yet. I think I need some help on that end. I'm probably 4 or 5x in my ask price, a little too much. A greedy buffalo.
Greedy buffalo. Yeah, the packs are holding up value. We knew they would, so we got 2 of those packs remaining that are yet to be sold, and obviously are in the Lads Treasury Vault for you guys. So we'll be doing those giveaways here over the coming days. Be on the lookout for that. But to the rest of the recap buff, I am going to pull up an image. I do have it here. That is the COGS slam. I don't know if that's a slam. It looks like a slammer. Gold with the magic mirror, as well as the skeleton there. I'm not familiar. There's so many different kind of series within that, so I don't know each one by name, but that certainly is getting a bunch of love. $1,500, man. Congratulations.
Well done, man. I have one of those as well that's not as cool, not gonna lie, and yeah, I've asked a little too much for it. It's like $4,000 right now, so maybe I should bring my price down. But hey, congrats to you, Scott. That's a good play right there.
Awesome, man. All right, so that was just Monday. You have a whole week to get through. I know it's holidays, but
all right. So we had Monday, 2 sale days, which was NFT Live for us. Usually NFT Live is on Wednesdays or Thursdays, and so what we did then is on Tuesday we did Layer 1 with you, and that was awesome. Got to get a lot of experience on that, and then right afterwards did Lads Radio, which was a mixture of some Christmas, but still a lot of groovy tunes. And then I said, all right, Buffalo, for Christmas Eve episode of Lads Radio, which I did on Christmas Eve. It was all Christmas music. At first, I thought it'd be a struggle, but I got great song requests, and we got through it together. Played it. At first, I thought an hour was going to be my max, and I ended up over 2.5 hours of playing Christmas music in Lad City. There is something about the lads. Anytime there's at least one of you listening to me, I'm gonna just keep going. It's just one of those things. If I feel the rapport, if I feel the love, the show goes on, and it went on for a while. So 2.5 hours of Christmas music on Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day. This crazy guy decided, all right, I'm not eating food, not really going anywhere, so I'm just gonna hang out in Lad City. And if anybody came and hung out with Buffa Santalo, you got some free COGs, and you got to enjoy 8 Christmas movies back to 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 back. And those Christmas movies were Home Alone, Elf, Santa Claus, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Jingle All the Way, Christmas Vacation, Gremlins, and then Home Alone 2 to finish it off. And I would give myself a C- on the Christmas list. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Some of those movies just didn't hit as hard as I used to remember. Jingle All the Way kind of lost its oomph as I got older. Hey, I love Arnold, but dude, it's kind of grimy. It's kind of just a bunch of people breaking laws trying to get commercialized products instead of hanging out with their fam. Like, dude, he almost lost his wife to his neighbor. I mean, if you really watch the movie, he's like struggling with his whole family over a toy. No, okay, it's a great movie. Don't get me wrong. But anyways, I don't know if I'd put it on next year. I did not put Die Hard on there. I got a lot of lads going, come on now, where's the Die Hard?
Yeah, I don't get that.
I know. You live and you learn. 2021, it's going to be a better year in many ways. So that was a great thing. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, the lads helped me get through it. And so that was a really great week all around, man. And now here we are, the last week of 2020, and we're going to finish strong.
Yeah, did we do anything yesterday? Why am I missing? We didn't do anything yesterday. Guys, I'm so used to doing something on Monday. Obviously, the holidays kind of worked in there. We are going to be doing a ton of stuff at the start of 2021. We have a lot of good things coming. The miner pool is something we haven't touched on. Went over 100K. Our liquidity pool going over 100K. If you look at the comparisons between all the other social tokens, man, that is a perfect place to be. Shout out to all the miners. We consistently are going to be rewarding them as we already have, but we are going to be rolling in the processes. Basically, that's where we are, guys. We're at the point now where we see some things that are working. We need to scale that up so that we can get you guys everything that you guys deserve. That's where we're at right now, and we're working behind the scenes super hard. So appreciate all the miners, appreciate all the lads in the house. We are working behind the scenes. Trust me, there's a lot of good things coming as we hit 67. We are gonna get to 87 today. Let's see if we can hit 100, man. So
shout out to the troops, man. I'm seeing the troops show up. Love Master sending his troops, so those numbers are gonna keep climbing.
10 hut.
Well done.
Awesome, man. So that is the schedule for the week. That I think Buffalo laid that out. Actually, no, did we lay out the schedule?
We didn't talk about this week yet.
Okay.
So last week was awesome. This week we have this episode you're experiencing right now. Hope you're enjoying it. And then tomorrow we have a special episode of NFT Live. We are going to look back at everything that has happened this year, where the whole show, the whole project that was in Q's mind to now in a real world situation here of experience it around the world, that me and Ronan came on in the summer. And since then, man, we have transitioned and created, I don't even know how to label this besides just calling it amazing. And I've documented a lot of this. I have a lot of our tests as we were trying to figure out NFT Live, and I have a lot of recordings and things that I'm going to cut up tonight. So tomorrow we're going to see a lot of the behind the scenes of how we got to where we are and where we're headed next year, you guys. So a very, very cool episode. I know a lot of shows have recap episodes that usually suck, where they just show a lot of clips from past episodes. Nah, this is going to be new. We're bringing on a lot of special lads who are going to come on and have a chance to get showered with a lot of really good comments from a lot of you guys. I know we have some great moderators. Llama's going to come on board. We're going to chat with Llama. Hopefully we can get Fishy on there, maybe Easy. Maybe reach out to a lot of you lads that have been there from the beginning. We're just going to come kumbaya up tomorrow with NFT Live and have a really great episode, and also talk about a lot of the space of NFTs that are really going to be hot at the beginning of Q1 that we're excited for. So NFT Live. After that, Lads Radio, the last Lads Radio of 2020. I'm not going to hold back. I've already got a cool playlist in mind. I know some songs you guys are probably thinking, well, maybe you should play some songs for 2020, like It's the End of the World by REM. That's a pretty good one. I mean, this year I thought it was the end of the world. You're probably feeling that. Another one, which I think is probably the perfect theme for 2020, is Don't Stand So Close to Me by The Police. I think that's 2020 right there. Social distancing, it was one of those things. Neither one of those songs are going to be played, by the way. Spoiler. I only play the groovy stuff that is going to get us excited for 2021. And I've been working on that set list for the last couple of nights, and I'm really stoked. So Lads Radio right after that tomorrow. And then Thursday, we have a podcast. What is that going to be about?
That is going to be with Seed Club. It's Jess Sloss from Seed Club. They are a social token incubator of sorts. So they're kind of leading the charge with a lot of us at the front lines. But Seed Club definitely has a lot of things going on. They basically are incubating different social tokens. They're putting out different content to be thought leaders. They're working a lot with Forefront Market. We're going to touch on Seed Club, Forefront, which is also another site that you got to check out. They're putting out a lot of great content specifically on social tokens. It's a growing industry that needs to be covered. So we're going to touch on an article they put out, kind of like an expose almost, on this social token recap of 2020. We'll get to that later. Cooper Turley was also in that, so shout out to him. There's a lot of great comments coming through, man, that I definitely want to touch on some things. Let's see. We're saying Brian's saying screw 100, let's hit 200. Loadmaster saying 100, and we're dropping stuff. So it looks like if we hit 100, we're starting to drop some NFTs. Here we go, Load. Don't get me started, man. I'll hold you to that, man. I love that. So 2021 is going to be, man, year lads. I love that stuff. We are going to be hitting it. We are easily going to breeze past all-time highs. We are at 74 right now. Appreciate it. Again, you guys are earning, lads, for being here today. So if we hit that all-time high, 2x. Other than that, let me see if I've got something. I'm missing something. Oh, you just mentioned that we're having Llama. Mentioned that we've had Easy. I'd love to get Paul in here as well. I want to know from the lads themselves, who else who else would be awesome to have on Layer 1 or NFT Live, or maybe even their own channel or series within Layer 1 or Lads? Let me know. What do you guys think? Because those guys are going to be awesome, but I want to hear from you. Who? Maybe we could get Loadmaster on here. That would be interesting.
That's a good one right there. We definitely got to get him up to address the troops, address all the new missions in 2021. And we've been working behind the scenes with Loadmaster. Big shout out to you, bud. He has been helping us really introduce ourselves to different companies that are emerging in the space. And I think the collaboration between us and the NFT Army is going to be a really fun one in 2021. So Loadmaster, appreciate you, bud.
Absolutely, man. So the last thing I want to hit on here before we hop into the episode is a channel that I was actually on this morning. That was a great interview. But before that, I know we're all over the place. It's always energy. We had a question from Oh My Coins. He said, "Hey all, was finally able to join another stream. Can someone describe the lads levels and how to attain them?" So I'm going to let you take the lead here, and I'm also going to pull up that image that we have of the Lad City ranks so that they can follow along while you kind of describe it.
Love the name Oh My Coins. He asked, "Hey all, was finally able to join another stream. Can someone describe the lads levels and how to attain them?" First thing I like to tell to anybody, including friends and family, my neighbor's dog, if you want lads, you don't have to buy them just yet. All you got to do is show up and participate. Just show up on a live stream like you are right now and set up a roll wallet, and you're going to be able to click on a reward link that we're going to drop in this show, and you will get free lads tokens. It's that easy. Now, if you want to move into the Lad City and actually participate in this community we are growing, well, there are 5 ways right there that you can see we have different rankings, and all you need to just join Lad City is 1 Lads token. And we give you that for free by setting up your Roll wallet or your MetaMask wallet. Now, we can help you in Lad City get that set up by clicking on the start here on the Discord. It's very simple. We have great moderators like Llama who's going to walk you through that process. Now, after you have that, you're a nomad. We can see you in the city. I'll give you giveaways, tips, anything when I see you around. Once I know you're a nomad, I know you're part of the city. Initiates means that you haven't signed up at all. You can come into Lad City and hang out. It's going to be restricted, but you're not going to have much to really participate in until you get your wallet set up. Now, once your wallet's set up, you can get that first lad. You're a nomad. Now, you want to move on up. You want to show that you definitely like this community. You want to rank up and get more rewards. You move on up to recruit, which is 500 lads or below. And that's actually kind of changed now. It used to be 1,000 lads, but we've kind of changed the rankings now. But as a recruit, you're showing that you are interested. You're gaining some lads. It could be over a span of a couple of weeks while you're watching the show, or you could actually purchase some and get yourself up to 500 right away. Now, from there, we've got Guardian. Now, Guardians, you're definitely being a little bit more serious about getting in here and getting involved. And anytime I see a green username in Discord, I'm always trying to talk to them and get to know more about them. How in Lad City, it is a collaborative. It is grown by the city. Lads, for lads, by lads is the way I look at it. And so as a recruit and a guardian, I definitely see that you guys are putting more time into it. You're moving up. You're going to get more rankings. You're going to have more, pretty much more things to do in Lad City. You're going to see more groups. If you come on Lads Radio, you're going to be able to suggest a song. If you're a guardian or above, you're going to be able to give out shout outs. So I can give a shout out to your friends for their birthday or whatever you want. You can have Buffalo say whatever he wants. And then as you move up to the next level is a noble. Now, noble and minor are the 2 higher ones we got right now. Minors are officially part of the pool to help us distribute the Lads token. And so they're going to get the most rewards because they're putting up Ethereum along with their Lads tokens. Nobles are holding 5,000 Lads in their Roll wallet currently. And as a noble, you get to walk around the street looking pretty good in that purple. And right now, that is one of the higher rankings. Nobles and minors right now are the ones, they're at the top. They're getting every right within the city, all the perks, all the major drops that we give rewards to, and every channel we have created so far, you will have access to. So there you go right there. That's Lad City as we're building it. We're going to try, a lot of times you see they create ranks and then add perks down the road. We're going to try to work as close as we can with the rankings to make sure the perks kind of stay relevant to that. And we are very communicative about the perks and make sure we explain it to everybody so you know what you're investing yourself into. But honestly, this is a community where it's up to you how much you want to participate. Do you have a project you're already working on outside of Lad City? Bring it on into Lad City. We have developers here. We have a lot of people in this space that are very diverse. It's not just NFT related. We have people that study the charts and can help you with entry points and exit points. We have people that are working in the metaverses. We have people that are working in the art space. So, and gaming. Gaming is going to be a huge part of Lad City as well. So all those rankings are really based off how much you want to come in here and participate and be rewarded for it. But honestly, when you come on in, just say hi to us, man. Come into the lounge. My favorite thing to do is to chat with you with a mic and just get to know your story and see how we can help. So there you go. That's Lad City in a nutshell. Hope we can help you out with that. And again, we have moderators to help you if you're having trouble getting your wallet set up.
Damn, give this man a prize. I don't know. Loadmaster, we need to drop something to Buffalo. That was a great explanation of what we have going on. Absolutely phenomenal. I don't know if I could think of anything else. One thing ticked in my mind while you were talking, but this is it. This is it. We are going to be adding an additional part of the city after this episode. So basically, in the spirit of what Buff's talking about, and we think we need to do a better job of this, is showing an area in Lads where essentially Lads can come and say what I build, what have I done in the crypto space, what am I good at, and also what we need. So there will be a section right after this episode that will be, I believe, named Help Build Lads. And there will be that section, and within those two subcategories saying what I can do and what we need, we'll be able to discuss as Lads, and we can all get together to make Lads a better place, as Buffalo was just talking about. So help build Lads, that's essentially what we'll be able to do, and I think Llama's going to do a great job with that. He's going to be able to kind of, I think, work with a lot of the guys who want to help build Lads. I think he's been great already doing that. Obviously, it'll give you closer access to the team and things like this. So definitely want to be able to get more and more Lads that want to be a part of this in, and that will be what that section is about. So great job, Buff. That was amazing. I don't know if we can, hit anything else. I think we're going to hit 87 while you're on the call, but I'm going to drop this link really quick. We were on Chirpcast this morning. That went about 12. I saw a lot of you lads in there, but we talked with Uplift and Corey over there at Chirpcast. I'll probably be able to bring it up. Let me see if I can't. So as you can see, we're there. Me and Corey are there. We had a long discussion. He played me some music. It was an amazing, amazing time. It was definitely a good time getting the word out about Lads. That's going to be something we're going to be doing in 2021. Is not only just bringing people in. Now we go out and kind of show them what we're all about. So that's huge. But that's about it, man. I think, are we going to hit 87? We need 87 while Buff is here. We can't not go on.
I can't leave until then.
We'll give you guys about 10 more seconds to get 87, but let's try to hit 87 while we're here so we can do a little dance. 84, come on, push through. Push. I'll get my cell phone started if I need to. Come on now. So that's it, man. I appreciate you coming on. I think we'll look to see if we can push through, but anything else before you head off here?
Yeah, I see a question here from Perm DA asking, is what you build only Lads related or building anything in crypto? Now, what's really cool with the Lads token, and we've already seen history be made where Fishy put out a request for his personal project and he needed a developer, and he put 200 Lads up to get somebody to come on board, at least for the first day or two, to work with them. And another fellow Lad took that agreement. And so 200 Lads were then on the table for that. And that was months ago, as we were just getting started. To see that, to me, is like the two pizzas that were purchased for Bitcoin. It is just getting started with the social token we have. Whatever your project is outside of Lad City, there are people in Lad City that can help you in some way, shape, or form. And it doesn't necessarily have to make it a Lads project. Then you can utilize the Lads token to support the project. And if you definitely see the potential with Lad City, who knows, maybe you can bring that project within Lad City. So don't feel like it necessarily has to be covered with Lads, but the Lads are there to support your projects, both in and out of the Lad City. So there you go.
A successful social token can do a lot of things with funding different projects, funding different things within our community. You let us know. That's what we're going to get to. We're going to get to the point where we're going to have a DAO set up that's run by the community that says, hey, we want to fund this project, maybe within our ecosystem, maybe not, but obviously you want to see a project kind of be within what we've got going on here. So that's all the ideas we're thinking of. So we just want to have more minds into what we're doing here. 2021 is absolutely going to blow the top off of this thing, and we cannot wait. So I don't know, Buff. It looks like we're going to have to move. I think we're at 82. I don't think we're going to get there, man, at least while you're here in the next 30 minutes. So
no problem. Yep.
Okay.
We'll hit those all-time highs in 2021. I got no doubts.
Oh, we're hitting all-time highs today. So maybe I'll bring you back on to celebrate. We'll see about that.
Sure. I'll come back on you when we hit all-time highs.
Okay. Awesome, guys. Later, Buff. I'll see you soon, I guess.
Peace, guys.
All right,
later.
Man. All right, guys. Speaking of all-time highs, it's going to be Ethereum and Bitcoin this week. Ethereum, I believe, is up around 700% over this year, throughout the entire 2021, from the lows of 2020, beginning of 2020. Bitcoin, the same thing. I believe it's up 215%, something like that from the beginning of the year. So very awesome to see the all-time highs being broke. There's a lot of different fundamentals at play. Obviously, Bitcoin has a lot of these big institutional players that are pushing up the price. We've seen MicroStrategy. There's been a ton of other funds that have hopped into this space. It'll be interesting to see what happens as January 1st rolls around. I don't want to say Christmas presents for the Chinese New Year, but that is a meme that we like to roll around here. But we do have ETH breaking all-time highs. I'm going to pull that up just so we can kind of cover it really quick. We'll be able to pull up the charts from all the way back in good old 2017, guys. So we see this is a maxed out chart here. I believe that's like a 4-year time span. We see back in June of 2017, it looks like June of 2016, and then you kind of see the run up here. June of 2017, we saw that initial spike, and then all the way up to about 1,400, and we're sitting about half that. So Ethereum's been a big winner in this kind of run up here. I was still holding my EOS, so that is a bummer. I'm just going to be honest with you here, guys. I got a ton of ETH. Don't get me wrong. I love my ETH heads in the chat. I love my Bitcoin maxis. I've got both. But I wish my EOS would have done something. Please, please, please cheer me up. And we're going to get cheered up. Buff, I think we hit it. We've got 89s in the chat. We've got 89s. Buff, you want to come back in here and celebrate real quick? We can do that. But we've got 89 here in the chat. It looks like Kieran saying 1350 is the target for all-time highs. Man, guys, let's hit 100 today. Let's see what Loadmaster's got for us. But we definitely have an episode to get to. If Buff comes back in here, we'll see. But let's bring up the Bitcoin chart as well. We might be able to have a full chart via CoinDesk here. We've got Bitcoin topping out at 28K. After it basically went like this. It was the 23rd, we hit 23. The 24th, we hit 24, and so on and so forth. All the way up to the 27th, I think we hit 27. So we definitely had a big move. I don't think it's going to give us a chart here, or maybe it will. Let's see if we got it. So we saw a little bit of that move all the way up to, looks like 28. That's probably somewhere in the vicinity of 28.3. I can't see a max number there, but we did see that move, and it's since dipped off a little bit. A lot of people are concerned. There's some people that, I'm not concerned. We got Buff in the house. Here we go. Buff, let's make it quick. Let's see what we got. My man, the myth, the ledge. He's back. What's going on? Celebrate with me. This is my dance until we get something graphics in VMix.
What happened? I heard you called me back. I was wrestling with my dog, and then I was like, "Hey, we'll get Buffalo back on."
We hit it. We hit it, baby. We're at 92. So I just want to do real quick.
Thank you, lads.
Awesome, man.
Yep.
All right, I'll send you off for real this time, but it was great to have you back. Definitely, we'll see you soon.
All right, let's hit 100 now, and I'll come back again.
We'll see. Right. The people on audio are going to hate us, but we'll take it. All right, later, guys. 97. Goodness gracious. All right, I'm going to pull this Bitcoin chart back up here. So, again, a lot of fundamental things are happening with BTC, right? You see all these funds here, Skybridge Capital dumping 25, Mass Mutual 100, Guggenheim, it looks like about 50 mil. So a lot of big things are happening. We got some Federal Reserve. I think we got up to, I think actually right before the show launched, I think it passed in the Senate. So we are going to see $2,000 stimulus checks in the U.S. That's going to be some money that we could rain. Let me know where you're going to put that. God, we are getting crazy here today as we almost spiked to 100. Let's see. What else do we got? I see a bunch of comments. I wish the beard was here. It's unfortunate. All right. So we're going to move on. Obviously, Bitcoin hitting 28K. That's huge. We've got a lot of ways to go, I believe, and a lot of crypto people are predicting much higher than 28K, obviously, over the long period of time. I think Pomp's throwing out 100, 400K, something of the sort. So we've got a long way to go. Definitely it's something interesting as your normie friends kind of ask you to get into crypto, where you send them. I think Ether is a little bit of a play. You have that idea of, okay, institutions are in, they're sticking their toe in. They get some custody, institutional level custody with Bitcoin. The next rung is ETH. So not investment advice. Obviously, it'll be nice to see ETH do well. So the last bit of breaking news here that I didn't actually have in the description or in the thumbnail is going to be Russell Okung. This was pretty cool. I wanted to throw this in last minute. Let me know when we hit 100, guys. But we've got Russell Okung becoming the first NFL player to be paid in Bitcoin. Now, I have to say this is a little bit of a facetious article name. I think they even say in the article, once you kind of click in and they got the clickbait on you, he is getting paid in fiat, essentially 50%. You can see it here. So Okung's $13 million yearly salary is being split 50-50 between Bitcoin and fiat. Mahler's, founder of Zap's Strike product, is telling us this. So I'm gonna bring it back in here and we're going to look at it. Technically speaking, Okung is still being paid in fiat. Behind the scenes, however, is the Lightning Network magic. Strike receives the direct deposit from the Panthers and then swaps dollars for BTC. And then that BTC portion is sent to Okung. That is going to be 50% of his salary. So really cool stuff. I know this is a cool business model here. So we've got a couple other big-time sports players, it looks like, via this article. Let's see if we can't find it. I'm almost positive there was some others, but there's definitely some. Okay, here we go. Mahler said other pro athletes, including unnamed members of the Brooklyn Nets basketball team and baseball's New York Yankees, have also begun onboarding in the program. So we see a lot of this move from athletes getting just their fiat salary to working with this product. Great product, by the way. Shout out to that guy. Maybe I can get Jack Mahlers here on the Layer 1 podcast. All right, we're at 101. We're at 101. Goodness gracious, you guys are coming in hot today. Shout out everybody in the chat. Listen, I'll make the link right now. Goodness gracious, I'll make the link right now. We can definitely do this. Let's make it happen. I'm going to have to find some other format for the audio, guys, because they're going to be so upset that we're doing this. All right, this is what we'll do. I'll make the first earn link here, and then you guys are earning 2x that will drop near the end of the episode or randomly, as we like to say. So Layer1Live, here we go. Great job, everybody. We're on this road together. What is 100 pool going to get you guys, though? Come on now. Great to see all the lads in the chat, man. Dropping this link now. I'm going to pin it in a second, and we'll move on. Great job, everybody. Going to pin it now. Q, can we get a woo? Woo! Here we go, guys. Appreciate it. Layer1Live, our vibe, our tribe. I gave you the woo. Loadmaster's giving you the NFTs. Buffalo's giving you the beard. What can we say? We're just dropping it. All right. Moving on to quick news here. We've got Jay Clayton stepping down as the SEC chair. So I'm going to pull this article up. We moved into quick news now. I'm going to shoot through this. I've got the SEC chair, Jay Clayton. Looks like publishing his resignation letter and will step down on the 24th. So he's already been stepped down now. It looks like he went out the door suing Ripple. So we can all say congratulations to that guy. Thank you, Jay Clayton. You guys might not know this guy if you are maybe new, but definitely if you are of the ICO era, of the 2017, of the 2016 era, he was the SEC chair during this time frame. So he was the one that kind of combated ICOs. I think he was a little heavy-handed. I think the crypto community will look at it this way. He wasn't necessarily like completely draconian in all of the things that he was doing, but I don't think he looked on crypto favorably, nor were a lot of his, I guess, actions as the SEC chair. So we'll see him go out the door here. Again, he went out with a bang. He sued Ripple on the way out, so I guess we can give him a quick shout out there. So let's see. What do we got in the chat? We got 100, guys, so congratulations there. I gave you the woo. Ronan's in the house. Can Wolf's in the house. Buffalo Beard Team Unite. I love it. Oh My Coins is getting his drop so that he can rank up in Lad City. Awesome comments, guys. Awesome comments. Keep them coming. Let's keep going. All right, so we got Dave Portnoy, the man, the myth, the legend of Barstool. He is looking to get crypto donation funds from the community. So he started this, I think, in a little bit of defiance of what was going on with both the New York state government and the federal government. He started this Barstool Sports Fund and basically used, growth hacking. I guess growth hacking is probably the wrong term, but influencer marketing to essentially drum up a bunch of interest in this fund, and was able to get at least $1 million, I believe, out of the crypto community. So you see him kind of going after the commish here. This is like a Portnoy special. This is what he always does, is riles up some people. Interesting enough, he's working with the Giving Block. We've had the Giving Block on the channel, on the Layer 1 podcast channel. Obviously, donations weren't a hit topic among most crypto people. So the episode is, I believe, 6 months back there if you guys want to check that out. But awesome to see Alex from the Giving Block working with Dave Portnoy to make this happen. And I believe they got up to $1 million. And you see a bunch of different marketing tactics, pomps in here, trying to make some things work. So awesome to see from the crypto community. Don't ever say that we're not a giving house. All right, let's see. Wallet receive tab broken. Don't tell that to me. User error, sir. I got 94 claimed in here. We have, I'm not sure if I'm saying this correctly, but the next piece of news is Cere network. So it looks like a Polkadot project is getting funding here. And this is actually interesting because they're a Binance-backed project as well. So we have the story here. Binance-backed Cere network announced today that it has raised an additional 1.5 mil to launch the first decentralized data cloud platform on Polkadot. So good news for Polkadot. I'm a fan of the Polkadot network. Obviously, they've got Gavin and a bunch of those guys originally from the Ethereum Foundation working on Polkadot. Really like what they're doing over there. It's good to see. I mean, cloud data storage isn't sexy, but we're going to report it. So it looks like they're getting funding to build on Polkadot. I'm interested, though, why this wasn't a option for the Binance chain. Obviously, if they're saying they're Binance-backed, why aren't they building this for the Binance chain? That would be a question I have. So that is it for that. And then the last piece of quick news before I... Sir, not claims. Claims are working fine. Sir, roll wallet receive tab broken. Oh, I see. Guys, roll's working their ass off. They've really... You're talking about scale. That is a scale that they're trying to get to right now. I'm sure their user base has exploded. So anything that you see on the front end, I can report. Just let me know, and I can get that over to the team. So last bit of news here. Marathon Patent agrees to buy 70,000 ASIC miners from Bitmain. We talked about Bitmain. They ousted Jihan Wu a little bit. I think he's moving on, and they're looking to do their IPO at some point in the near future. I believe they said 2021, late 2021, maybe even 2022. But this is a good piece of news for them. It looks like NASDAQ-listed Marathon Patent Group, MARA, one of the largest enterprise Bitcoin mining companies in NA, announced its pre-order of 70,000 S19 ASIC miners, about $170 million in total. It definitely is the largest order that has ever been received by Bitmain, so it's good to see that at least some good news is coming from the Bitmain crew. So miners are making a killing, I'm sure. There's a ton of network usage going on both networks, both Ethereum and Bitcoin. So we'll definitely keep our eyes out for Bitmain. Kieran saying roll wallet use at all-time highs. Yes, sir. And every day. Let's see. There's a lot of challenge deck shillers in here. Guys, I don't know if you know, but this is Layer 1. This is Lats. I don't know if you can come in here shilling too much or else you might get the boot. All right, here we go. But I'll check that out. I'm just giving you guys a hard time. Oh no, Orange is saying, can you please mention Challenge DAC on the show? That's not how we work here, guys. But somehow I fell into that shill trap. I definitely will give that a look now, but yeah, kind of shady. All right, here we go. DeFi. We're moving on to DeFi here, and we will get to NFTs and social. Those are definitely some good projects here. All right, so let's get to some comments, man. Okay. As you know, this is my second time doing this solo, so I appreciate you guys sticking with me. You guys are absolutely killing it. I appreciate everything that you guys are doing. So we are going to get to the stories, actually. I don't want to go all over the place. We have a 1-inch exchange drop. Who got in on this 1-inch drop, man? I got to say, the retroactive token airdrops are amazing. They are exactly what you want to be doing from a standpoint of rewarding contributors. The one question that I have for you guys, and this is kind of alpha that we can kind of share together. What are the projects that we should, what is the list essentially of the projects we need to be interacting with to get the retroactive airdrops? That's what I want to know. You got OpenSea, you got some other DeFi projects. I want to see them in chat. That's what I want to see, where you're interacting 5-10 times with these. I know that's not the best use of funds from the team's perspective, but just from a personal perspective, some of these guys are cashing in. I don't know if you guys have seen this, so I'm going to go through it right now. It looks like on Christmas Day, 1inch decided to retroactively airdrop their governance token. I think one guy ended up with $27 million at the height, at the actual height of the price action. $27 million in 1inch token for interacting and being a power user there. It looks like they distributed 90 million tokens, or 6% of the total supply, 25%, which is outstanding now. So great, awesome stuff for users of 1inch. To be honest, this is laziness. This is laziness. If you didn't get in, I didn't get in, so I can tell you this right now. This is laziness if you did not get this token drop. There is no way I should have known, and I probably did. I just, again, going back to it, didn't get myself off the damn couch to go to 1inch and interact with the platform a couple times. There are opportunities in the future to be doing this. So we need a list of projects to be interacting with. I think I'm going to get Kieran on that. Let's see. Mystic saying, boot 'em suckers. Canwolf is saying, you have all the support from the lads, fam Q. Thank you. My 1inch went straight into I shouldn't have said that out loud. DJ saying, let me know if you need a mod, bro. Yeah, we can let you know, DJ. That might be a possibility. Zapper is something that's being brought up. Challenge DAC, guys. Have you heard of Challenge DAC? All right, so we've got the little bit piece of news here. Obviously, we just talked about this, the 1inch token drop. It looks like the top claimer received 9.7 million tokens, which was 27 million. There was a story here. I think this goes on into perpetuity, so I don't know why the story would be talked about this way on Twitter, but someone maybe missed the airdrop. I don't know if there was a claim time frame that you needed to claim, but there was a guy, potentially, this was a story on Twitter, that was a power user or some type of user and didn't claim his 2 million in time. And that might be sad. But in general, love the retroactive airdrop. Congratulations to 1inch. I know there was a fat dip. I don't know why anyone, after the first hour of this happening, would buy into 1inch. That is the scariest thing. And I know Kieran was talking about it in the tokenized access groups. I believe it was in fundamentals. But why you would buy into any of these tokens is beyond me. At this point, you got to let the dump happen. People are getting this at zero cost basis. They got it for free. They're going to be dumping it. Do not buy this. It's not an investment advice, but I wouldn't buy it. Zapper and DYDX, guys. And Kieran's saying he's going to actually be getting a list of the alpha channels. He's going to be putting the list in the alpha channels. So if you have more than 1,000 lads and you have access to Lad City, Kieran's making that list for us. Love it. Love it. Oh, yeah. He probably missed claiming before the dump. Definitely. 100% that's what the story was about then. Okay. Interesting stuff from the UMA protocol. So UMA protocol, we had them on the channel as well. That was an awesome interview if you want to go back and look at that. They're looking to be a hub for DeFi apps, essentially like a protocol for DeFi apps that is scalable. It looks like Degenerative Finance, a product built by Yam, awesome to see some projects come out of the DeFi summer, is offering uGas. Yes, we can now bet and invest and throw our money into potentially guessing the average 30-day median price of gas on the Ethereum network. So uGas, a synthetic futures contract that settles to the 30-day median gas price at the end of each month. So for you gamblers out there, this is, again, not investment advice. Nothing is. You see this thing over here literally runs the entire time, so don't come to me with any SEC bullshit. We have uGas, a synthetic gas futures token. You will be able to essentially bet on the 30-day median average gas or median gas price over that month. So interesting stuff. So that's cool. UMA's a protocol that's gonna chug along. They got some good funding back in the summertime. This is an amazing story. This is an amazing story. We get a lot of exploits. Obviously, we had Cover Finance be hacked by their own project. And what I mean by their own project is I believe it was within their own ecosystem that they were hacked. Let me make sure. So we've got MegaChat DeFi devs hack Cover Finance for $3 million, crash the token, return the money. This is interesting, man, because the exploit allowed, I believe, an unlimited mint process to then post as collateral and then take out ETH. So let's see if we can't get into the actual transaction. It looks like the hackers also left a transaction message saying, next time, take care of your own shit. Cover protocols. Yeah, we can go into Cover protocol. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Cover itself was exploited today when someone used an infinite mint to claim several millions of dollars worth of ETH. The hacker minted millions of fake tokens, used them to provide liquidity to Balancer, then redeemed the staked tokens for Cover tokens, which they dumped on the exchange, rinse and repeat. The interesting part about this story is who actually did this. Actually, it might have not been in their own ecosystem. Grap Finance, another DeFi protocol, took responsibility. Okay, so this is a competitor. Now this is interesting. Took responsibility for the exploit. Grap is short for grape, the project's theme, you farm wine, which it appears to be limited edition NFTs. Wow. Okay, so this did not come from their own ecosystem. This was not necessarily a competitor, but you could put them in that category. They obviously returned the funds, but they crashed the price 70%. I'll see if I can pull up the Cover token price here. Yeah, we got a 77% drawdown. That's a full-on scale attack by another DeFi protocol. Holy crap. I don't know. What do you guys have to think about that? It looks like we had 100 in the chat. We had 103, but my God. Huh. A lot of good stuff. I see Kieran. What are you dropping in the chat there? Oh, you're talking about some gas token. Okay. Tokenizing gas. I got you. All right, we got 94 in the chat. Let's keep running through the stories. That is I think that's to this point unprecedented to have one protocol simply outright attack another protocol and exploit it and essentially crash the token price. That's interesting, man. I think Cover was looking to cover the token holders that were exposed. I think they were talking about a fork as well. I know, the story says they gave it back, but the token price crashed 77%. So the damage is done at that point. So we will see what happens, but that seems unprecedented. Let me know if I'm wrong there, but one protocol attacking another, or at least taking responsibility. I see you guys are. Were they able to short it on the way down? What do you think? Thomas Erickson saying, I'm thinking I'm going to buy some after they switch to the fork. Not investment advice. Sounds like an interesting idea. Yeah, the hack, I know they gave the funds back, but the token actually decreasing that much in value is the overall kind of thought process here. You absolutely gutted that that protocol. Well, we'll see. Protocol wars. Here we go. That's actually really happening. All right, so we're going to move on to NFTs here, guys. Appreciate you for sticking along all the way through the episode. We got NFTs and social tokens to cover, and then we'll hit the rest of the episode. We have a good amount of stuff to cover still. Appreciate the 100 of you that are here. That is awesome. That is awesome. Great to see. Kieran's asking if there's a futures market so that they can short something when that does happen. Could easily see that happening. All right. HODLGod. We had HODLGod on the channel last week. As Buffalo mentioned, we did a sale day with HODLGod. It looks like they ended up raising $36,000 from their $32,000 from their sale. And they sold a total of 887 packs. And it looks like there are still 237 pre-minted packs available for sale. So good start for this project. It was a smaller indie project, to be honest. So $32,000 is a good success for this project. There was a lot of utility that went along as well. They were looking to, break out the alpha version of their game, I guess, which is going to come out in Q1 of 2021. So a lot of good things here. I think, $32,000, nothing to sneeze at. That's some good money for the first week of sales for an indie project like that. I know some people got in there. And we're able to get some. I know I have some HODLGod NFTs as well. So interesting stuff. All right, before I had this switched, but I'm actually going to talk about Axie first, and then end with one of the cooler stories that actually came about for all the gamers that are interested in that kind of stuff. So let's see. Rainy, hey guys, any updates or thoughts on the Audius project? Peace from Germany. Love Audius. Cooper Turley from Audius, he's been a great friend. He's been on the channel. He's been talking about us in the social token sphere with a lot of his contacts. So love Cooper. He's heading up their token, I guess, head of token management, something of the sort there. So love what they're doing. Love the idea of a tokenized SoundCloud. Love the idea of a tokenized Spotify. They're kind of heading up that project. I think they have some grassroots stuff. I love the audio token. Now, I took a big hit on the audio token as well. I bought around 32 cents around the initial kind of first listing on Uniswap, or at least liquidity pool on Uniswap. For those that got in around 10 cents, I think that was the bottom. That was, I think, a good play. Obviously, not investment advice here, but I love Audius. I think they're going to do a lot of cool things. Obviously, having Cooper at the helm of their token distribution, who he has his thumb on the industry. So great hire there, and I love Audius for sure. So, all right. So I've got Axie here. It looks like they are launching their sidechain test. So we knew about Ronin, not Ronin the ETH collector, not Ronin the collector that we have here, but Ronin the sidechain that was announced back in June for Axie Infinity. It looks like it's going to be available next month for players and developers to test, and they can join the bug bounty program as well. This is actually a great story, and I'm not talking about the sidechain. I'm talking about Axie Infinity being able to scale up to the amount of users while dealing with the gas problem. The fact that they've been able to do that without the Ronin implementation is crazy. So the ability to now have other scalable layer 2 solutions or another whole layer 1 solution, then that's amazing. So they're looking to get that sidechain test out, and it's really, really good that they got this stuff out. And the last story, which is really cool, but unfortunately I didn't get the time to really, really kind of go into it, is apparently there was a stream by two gamers / co-founders of a project called Infuse. And they were streaming Counter-Strike Go, and they were earning BTC or putting it up to stake and actually winning BTC through this Counter-Strike on Twitter. So I'm going to read the full story here. Bitcoin Development Studio ZBD has launched Infuse, a tool to add Bitcoin payments to the free PC game Counter-Strike Go. Infuse is a separate piece of software that players need to connect to their Steam account. ZBD and MintGox showcase their Bitcoin payment solution during a Twitch stream. This is huge. This is the next step. This is going to be easily entrenched in the ecosystem, in the industry, in the world in a couple years. We all know it. but right now it doesn't exist. It'll be interesting to see what blowback we get from the gaming industry on betting on these different games. But essentially what happens is obviously you have to connect it to your Steam. You're, I believe, inputting that BTC into a wallet, a Bitcoin Lightning wallet, and you pay a certain amount to get into the game. And then when you win, and I don't think it's a win for this specific one, I think they used kills. So the more kills you got, the more sats you won out of the pool that entered the actual game. So this is going to be the case for all gaming. It is only the way that it's going to go, and it's going to be awesome. So I cannot wait for Wax, for different things that are tied to NFTs, flow. Maybe it's Bitcoin and ETH to start. Who knows? But I cannot wait to see these different cryptocurrencies be used to bet on these games via a third-party Web3 app. It's awesome. Now, gaming around that, there's going to be a ton of different things that problems that arise, right? There's going to be a ton of different things that arise. For example, I'll take it with this one. I want to make sure I get to the point where it says it was about the kills. Currently, Infuse simply pays out based on the amount of kills a player has in a game of Counter-Strike. However, the development studio is already adding more features, allowing team-based gameplay, yada, yada, yada. If you do it based on kills, you and your buddy can figure out a way to hack the system. If there's 4 people playing, I can kill my buddy a bunch of times. I can get more BTC. I looked at that for 30 seconds, and that was the first thought. So I'm a full degen, and it's not something I would ever do realistically, but we're always looking at ways that people can game this. So it's going to be interesting to see how they deal with gaming the system. So I think winning, obviously, would be an easy way. So only the winners, but even that can be gamed. So really, really cool stuff. I cannot wait to bet on my League of Legends game so I can rage even more and get banned even more. I know Ronan's in the house, so he loved that joke. But cool stuff. I loved it. So... all right, last piece of news here that I have is the social token news. Okay, this is absolutely gigantic. I think we're over 100. We're about over 100. We're at that 96, 97 range. This is absolutely gigantic, okay? Seed Club, Forefront, Cooper, and a bunch of other guys got together for a collab, and a bunch of other teams. I said guys. A bunch of other teams got together to create this awesome social token year in review section. Really, really cool. And it's going to be used by us as well, because there's a lot of underrated tools in here as well. You guys know LAD's a social token. We launched, I believe, back in late July 31st, around then. Uniswap happened, at some point afterwards. I believe it was sometime in November. Social tokens are going to be the new norm. Let's just get it out of the way. Streamers, podcasters, players, artists, everyone's going to have their social token. It's going to be definitely a discussion on who can do this correctly, but they're definitely the new thing, and this report lays it out. So if you want to, if you don't see the description and you don't see the link, check it out. If you do see the link in the description, check this out. It was a great 2020 year in review. As you can see, the report was authored by Cooper, website by Carlos Gomez, and contributed by Jess, James Young, Scott Moore, Brian Flynn, and Priyanka Desai. So really, really cool stuff. It goes into the kind of the awakening, the start of the social token movement. You can see Alex Masmedge here in a second. You see Hugh, all the whale for you whalers in the house, for you dolphins. You see Alex Masmedge, which was a huge moment. Let's see, Collabland, Karma DAO, all these really cool things. We got Rack in the house. These were cool numbers. We got 22 key social tokens. And when you see key social tokens, take a look. What do we see here? LADs in the content section, 81.2 million total market cap, 7,000 cumulative token holders, and 700 communities managed by Collabland. Really, really awesome stuff. Really awesome stuff. We see some highlights here. Friends with Benefits, Whale, Random RNG, Jam Session, Seed Club Hack. Issuers, we see Roll. Awesome stuff. You can go way through this article. You can see some tools. We use Collabland. We'll begin to use Snapshot for governance. Really cool stuff in this article. Unite, shout out Alex Conway. It's just a who's who of social tokens, man. And I really, really Appreciated it. We do have this interview to, I believe, Thursday. So I'm interviewing Jess Sloss tonight at 7 p.m. For the Layer 1 podcast, and that is going to be out on Thursday for you guys. So we're going to talk about this 100%. So a lot of cool stuff. I mean, there's not much that I can really break down here without going into a whole nother episode. We see some trends. Expect more mainstream players to enter the social token sector. A lot of different stuff. I don't want to spend too much time breaking this down, but all you really guys got to know is at the beginning of 2020, this didn't exist. None of these numbers. 2021 is the year of social crypto. Love that. Love that. At the beginning of 2020, none of that existed. None of that existed. And by the end of 2021, this is my pledge to you. My pledge to you. And you can pledge to me, and we could all do this together. Let's get LADs highlighted. In 2021, when they make this article, when they make this review, when they do this, LADs needs to be right up there with all the rest of them. We made the list this time. We are one of the 22 key social tokens that I showed you. But let's be highlighted. Let's be one of the best social token communities out there. Let's do it. Let's make it happen together. That's what I got. That's the challenge that I want to set down for 2021. Year of LADs, our vibe, our tribe. That's what I want to do for 2021. So I hope you guys are along there with me. We have a ton of different content that's coming to you this week. Stay tuned in the Discord for the remaining stuff that's happening this week. You guys are awesome as always. I'm going to take a little bit of time here to drop the second link. I'm going to let you guys claim that, and then I'm going to head off here. Thank you guys as always. It's been amazing. I can't wait to build this stuff with you guys, and it's just going to be it's going to be awesome, man. I talked with Chirpcast this morning, and I'm laughing there because at one point Corey said, all this stuff is just going to be great. And I laughed super hard at that, but it's true. All this stuff is going to be great, and I can't wait to build it with you guys. All right, I replaced the pinned message. There you go. That's the all-time high. The last thing I'm going to talk about before I get to some of these comments, I love the our vibe, our tribes in the chat. Love it. Love it. Challenge that, guys. If you come back here ever again with this shilly nonsense, I will ban you. I just want to let you know that. That's all I'm going to say. So I love this. Cheers, Q. Our vibe, our tribe. 81.2, just awesome. I see lads. Danny Dan saying lads. Orlando saying we're just getting started, Q. Lads is tsunami. Love it. Ari, no. He's saying CHL for the win. Thomas said, say it again. None of this existed in 2020. Mind blowing. All right, so one last review while I'll let you guys claim that link. We are going to have a help build LAD section that's going to be created in LAD City that is under construction right after this episode. It'll be completed stat, and you guys will be able to hop in there. The two subcategories, at least for now, are going to be, I believe, what I can do and what we need. So one will be team-oriented. Obviously, the what we can do will fill in. We need a lot of things. Artists, directors, programmers, all these different things that we want to do in 2021. And also you guys can comment together and see what we can build together. So I think that's enough time for the link to be claimed. Kieran saying it like we don't, Kieran saying it like there's nothing else to be said. Basically, guys, I'm still working on this one-on-one solo session. So our vibe, our tribe, click the like button, please. It helps out the channel. Our vibe, our tribe, 2021, man. Let's do it. Later.